Hi guys, and today we are looking at this stunning Hornby Castle loco. But before that, let's a quick shout out to Mark Fitch's channel. So I've said that wrong, Mark. It's a bit early in the morning here. My goal is to try and get to 200 subscribers. At the time, I think he's at 194. He deserves more than he's got. He really does. He does how-tos and all the rest. I know I've given him a shout out before, but he really deserves more than he's got. He's got a lovely collection of locos stock. His videos are amazing. So please check out his channel if you haven't. And if you're into that sort of stuff, please check it out. It will be in the eye there somewhere. It will pop up anyway. If not, it's in the description at the end of the video. So yeah guys, this Hornby Castle, it's an old one, it's got 2000s, but yeah, so let's get into it, shall we? Here is some information on the models. Hornby Railways currently manufacture a model of the 4073 in 00, Hornby Duplo brand, then owned by Meccano Limited. Also built a Bristol Castle, released in 1957 for their free rail system, and Cardiff Castle for their second rail system 2 years later. Wren continued the Hornby Duplo model when it took over the range. Airfix, GMR and later Dapol also produced a 00 model. Triangle released a TT model. And Graham Farish, later Bachmann, released the N-gauge model, and many different prototype examples have been depicted by various manufacturers. So as we move on to the front of the loco, as I always start, we have a big decoupling, which I don't mind. We have metal non-sprung buffers. We have a separately applied vacuum pipe. We have the moulded cylinders there that are on the inside. We also have a shed code, which I believe is readable. Is that 87A, I believe? I think it's 87A. It'll be down below if it's wrong. We have the running number, which is 5069. We have separately applied handrails. We have the copper chimney, and as you can see, we have a lovely rivets on the running board too. As we move on to the side of the loco, as you can see, we have the bogie truck there. It's got rivets on. As we move over to the rest of it, we have a lovely, I think it's orange, black and orange lining. We also have it on the splashers as well, and below the nameplate we have a copper, well, it's a brass safety valve, isn't it? We have that big lovely nameplate, and you see we have some washout plugs here too. We have, which I think is the reverser showing through there, I could be wrong. The linkage is fine. The only downside on the linkage really is the plastic there. Failing that, it's all nice. As we move on to the cab area, we have no rivets on the cab roof. We have the safety valve and whistles, which are plastic, I believe. You can just see it there. We have glazing in the cab. We have the lining again around the square bit of the cab, which have lots of rivets on. We have the axle load, I think, the code, I think it's a red code, so it's the axle. We have the number again, which is not etched, it's just printed on there, which is nice. And that's about it really for the cab. As you can see, there is literally nothing in the cab, it's just moulded. Hopefully a picture will appear how it should look in real life. If not, I apologise. As we move on to the side of the tender, we have it all moulded down here, or plastic down here, all moulded. We have a separately applied handrail. either side. We have some levers there for the water, I believe, water scoop. We do have coal in there, just can't see it. We have the lining again around the outside of the tender. As we move on to the back of the tender, we have the steps, as you can see there. We have the handrails, we have the metal buffers, and a big decoupling. There's nothing really special on the back there. GWR 4073 class. The 4073 class, or Castle class, were a 460 steam locomotive built by the Great Western between 1923 and 1950. They were designed by the railway chief mechanical engineer Charles Collett for work on the company's express passenger trains. The origins of this highly successful design dates back to the Star class of the 1907s, which introduced a basic 4-cylinder 460 layout with long travelling piston valves and a Belpaire firebox that was to become synonymous with the Great Western Express passenger locomotive. The Star class were designed to take the top express trains on the Great Western with 61 in service by 1914. But after World War I, there was a need to improve designs. To meet this need, Chief Mechanical Engineer G.J. Churchwood had in mind to enlarge a Star class design with a standard 7 boiler as fitted to his Great Western 4700 class Express Freight 280 design. However, this combination would have taken the axle load to such a design of over 20-ton limit, then set by the civil engineer, and in the end nothing came of the idea. C.B. Collett succeeded Churchwood as the chief mechanical engineer of the Great Western in 1922 and immediately set about meeting the needs for the new locomotive design that would both supply the Star class and replace them with a heavier express engine. Collett's solution was to take the basic layout of the Star class and extend it frames and add a new design of a number 8 boiler, which was both larger and lighter. The increased amount of steam that was produced allowing to increase in the cylinder diameter from 15 inches times 20 by 26 inches to 16 inches by 26 inches. The extended frames allowed for the side window cabs and the increased grate area, and the result was the increase in traffic efforts to 31,625 albs, and a locomotive that looked attractive as well as purpose, well within the 20-ton axle limit. Here is some information on the class. The power types were steam. Designer was Charles Collett. They were built at the Great Western Swindon Works between 1923 and 1950. 171 were produced. The wheel configuration is a 460. They are standard gauge. Their fuel type is coal. Cylinders is 4, 2 inside, 2 outside. Valve gear, inside cylinders Wiltshire, outside cylinders driven from the inside cylinders via a rock bar. Valve type is pistons. Operated under the Great Western and British Railway. The power classification, Great Western was a D. and the BR was a 7P. The axle load is red by Great Western, and May 1950 to December 1965 they were drawn, and 8 is preserved, and the rest are sadly scrapped. Here is some information on the loco I just looked at. Its Great Western number and its BR number are the same. It's 5069. Its name is Isambard Kingdom Brunel. Class code is 4073. It was built on the 30th of the 6th, 1938 at Swindon Works. Its 1948 shed code is 81A, Old Oak Common. Its last shed code is 83D, Plymouth Larry. It was withdrawn on the 28th of the 2nd, 1962 at Swindon Works. It was cut up on the 31st of the 5th, 1962. So yeah, guys, that's it on track. Do the usual stuff, slow speed, etc., etc. It is a little loud. I will warn you. So if your laptop's on loud, just turn it down a little. So yeah, here it goes. It's not too bad. Manage that point pretty well. So yeah, guys, that's the end of the video. Do apologise if anything's not in focus. My camera seems to be playing up recently, so apologies in advance. Yeah, it's a lovely loco, a little bit loud, but it's how it was back then with the motor it's got. I think it's a cam motor, is it? I think, I'm not too sure. So yeah, there's a better look at the cab. There's literally nothing in there. So yeah, please check out Mark's channel. If you can help him get to 200, that'd be great. Like I said, at the time of recording this, he's at 194, 196. So yeah. If there's any locos, guys, you want reviewing or just in a running session, I will do it. I've still got Simon Leverton's to do, the A4s. I've still got to run them. I haven't forgot. So yeah, guys, until next time, it's goodbye from them, and it's goodbye from me. Bye.